Okay, welcome back. This is 5 More Minutes.
All right, you're here with Danny. We have a special guest today from Hong Kong, Brian.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you for having me.
A5-2.
A5-2, son.
Yeah.
Shanghai, represent.
Good. Welcome, man.
Thank you, dog. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Hey, I've always just called you Brian A52.
Yep.
So and I know that's the name of your shop.
Yeah.
But like, how do you pronounce your last name? Because I don't know how to pronounce it.
So it's so my full name is Julius Brian Siswojo.
Wow,
Right?
fancy.
That's why it's JBS, right?
Okay.
And also just bullshit. JBS. Yeah. So you know, I mean, just bullshit was coined by my homie Conroy. Thank you, Conroy. From Yase Mei, right? He was like, "Oh, JBS just bullshit. I love that shit." Yeah.
Nice.
It's JBS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Siswojo. That's how you pronounce it.
Siswojo. Okay.
Yeah, Siswojo,
Okay.
yep.
I was just like A52 Brian, A52 Brian, which works.
But my Chinese name is Li Kaixian.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the first time.
Yep. I'm Li. Yeah, I'm Chinese, right? I was born in Indonesia, but I'm Chinese. Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting all sorts of like 20 questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice. All right, we're gonna try and remember that.
Yeah.
So tell us what are you doing in Shanghai this time?
Oh, dude. So Pan from Adidas Skateboarding gave me a holler. I was like, "Yo, Brian, we're having a Taishan 2 shoe release, right?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's sick, man. We want to fly you out for sure. You know, a lot of people a lot of skaters will be in town as well. Lil Dre, Aitor, right? Gabriel and Jen Soto and so on and so on. And then Guy Silva.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, fuck yeah, for sure. I'm definitely flying out. So it was supposed to be last week, but it was typhoon, right? So it's like, yo, Brian, postponed another week. Fuck, okay, for sure. Let me check my schedule. I'm still okay, so let's go.
Cool.
Tasha won't be in town. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So Taishan should be here at the plant, right?
Right.
And Adidas China already posted huge poster
Yeah,
everywhere,
right.
shopping mall in Shanghai. Do you know why?
I think it's Visa.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's
But last time he came here with the Supreme team, the visa is no problem.
did he come with the Supreme team?
Yeah.
That was
the,
I mean,
the
a few months
Supreme
ago.
Shanghai opening video has Taishan some trick.
Oh, was it? I don't know if it's the Supreme opening, to be honest. Maybe it was from before. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Right? It couldn't get visas, like such a waste, because I'm here. I want to check
All
out
the
Taishan.
kids leave a comment on our social media lives. Go, why Taishan is not here? I don't know.
Yeah. It's just visa problem.
Yeah, it's good to clear that up,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like anything else.
No. I'm sure he loves to be here, because when I posted, he commented, he reposted, and it's like he's down, man.
He missed out. That was a good event.
Yeah, congrats, Tashan, on your shoe number 2. It's fucking dope. I think it's better than number 1. That's just my opinion. I love it. Fits perfectly. I haven't skated on it, but it's a great shoe. Congrats, Tashan.
Yeah, man, good event too. Like really
The event's so
inspiring.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, Aitor, the fuck? Naughty backflip, bump to bar.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That course is cool too. Like everything about it, it's just good vibes.
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah, this time Adidas bring back the 3-stripe skate hype. Actually, that started from 2007
Is it?
in Shanghai. And 2007, 2008, they used to organize the game of skate. Like, I used to be the judge for the skate hype 2008
Oh,
game
yeah.
of skate contest.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and this time they built 怎么说重新翻修了那个 skate park 滨江。
Yeah, so that skate park, quote air quotes, but it's been there for quite a bit, right? And it's obviously gone through its over, like a couple of remodels over through the events and whatnot. Kids just mess it up, you know what I mean? They got everything out there. So they basically use them as slides. So it's really cool that they kind of remodeled it this time and brought in a lot of fresh stuff and then put extras on there like the picnic table and things like that. But yeah,
It's really nice. I mean, Binjiang to me is the best skate, not the skate park, but Binjiang, the long ledge.
Yeah.
To me, it's the best spot, probably top 3 in the world.
yeah.
Straight up.
Okay.
In the world, man.
Yeah.
It's the fucking best spot, dude.
Yeah.
That spot is like the new LP. Everybody goes there.
So
Everybody, you know what I mean? Like if
Big.
you want to come to Shanghai, you want to find skaters, just go there. That's
Yeah.
the spot. Yeah.
So good. Oh, talking about Adidas, I want to shout out Carrie Fisher. He's not here anymore. He's with Skull Candy. What up, Carrie? Like Carrie is one of the first dudes that like.
Yeah, for sure. No, good call out. Like Carrie and I were on the same team before he went to Adidas. He was over at DC APAC. I don't know if you know that for
Yeah,
a long
yeah,
time.
yep, yep.
So I was
Shout out
working for
Kerry.
GC China.
Yeah, it's amazing, dude.
Crazy.
Sick. Yeah.
So yeah, what's up, Danny? What else?
Yeah, just you know, it's in Shanghai. It's crazy. Like they do these 3-day events now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
3-4 day events, and it's like it's rad to see everybody come out because you know after COVID, like there hasn't really been a couple huge or you know like big events domestically. A couple, so it's good to see kind of everybody coming back. You know, like things getting back to normal. It's taking a little longer, but yeah,
it's really amazing because when I came, shout out to Johnny Tang because I mean he's not only a great skateboarder, you know, skateboarder. He also know what's up, right? Like he set up the whole like King of the Road type shit.
Yeah,
right. It was fun, right? All the team showed up, and then when the first night at dinner, everybody showed up. I'm like, damn, bro, like Beijing, and then Glory from Fasan, right? And then Wall, right?
Everybody.
Shout out to everyone, man. Everyone around China, including us, including HKIT Kid and myself. You know, it's super stoked to see, you know, China skateboarding is growing like crazy.
For sure.
And then thank you to you guys, man, to build this platform for this podcast, you know.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it's what we do. Yeah, shout out to Adidas for putting that together. Johnny, for sure. You know, all
Johnny
the skaters getting
Pan, shout out to Pan.
Yeah. And it's a good thing that they moved it though, because you mentioned earlier that Typhoon. Normally, you know, those are pretty meh. You know what I mean? Like the media just kind of hams it up. That one was actually pretty real. It was a real real.
Was
Typhoon.
it crazy?
It was pretty bad. I don't know about the ones compared to like what you guys get down there in Hong Kong, but
I'm sure yours is insane though.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah.
So it was a great event, man. So dope.
Sure. My favorite part actually is the park design because they brought so many New York City elements to Shanghai, right?
Yeah. The trash bin,
the huge black ledge.
Yeah, it's called Blubber.
Yeah,
Black Hubba.
And the subway station.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And the trash can, everything.
Bump to bars, great. Yeah. And then the trash can is perfect. I mean, they're all waiting for Tashan to annihilate that fucking trash can, but he wasn't here. Yeah, he's crazy. Like, nollie flip.
For sure, dude. Yeah, awesome. Like those details that you know, those are the key elements that make that look that, you know, have that vibe and feel. So,
yeah, Adidas vibe.
Yep, for sure.
Cool. Thanks, Adidas.
But yeah, so you mentioned you were born in Indonesia, right?
Yeah. So I was born in Jakarta, 1974.
Wow.
Right? I'm actually.
You don't
50.
look it. You don't look. Yeah, you don't
Thank
look
you,
it.
Man.
Not one day over.
Thank you, dog.
26. Not one day over 26.
Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. No, but so I moved to Hong Kong when I was 11 years old, right? My sister and I. So moved to Hong Kong because we wanted to learn English.
Okay.
Growing up in Jakarta, we only speak Indonesian, right? So came to Hong Kong 85, right?
Oh my God! So you're like 5-lingual, right? So you got
Indonesian,
Cantonese, Mandarin, English,
a little bit of Mandarin, a little bit of Japanese. Five.
Yeah. Wow.
I can understand a little bit of Korean, a little bit because my wife is Korean. Okay. So I try to speak with the parents-in-law, right? Just to impress them.
Killing it. You're like the whole overall package.
A little bit. So moved to Hong Kong and then study in international school. So that's why I don't read Chinese, right? But I learned Chinese through TVB, from TV, right? So I learned Cantonese through TV because I love the culture, you know, Canton, like Hong Kong movies, right? Even Canto Pop, right? Like I love all that the Hong Kong culture. So I learned Cantonese through that. But when I was 14, I picked up skateboarding, right?
Okay.
And then when I picked up skateboarding, that's changed my whole life, like the whole lifestyle, the music that I listen to, all hip hop, you know, the fashion, the style, everything is all skateboarding.
So were you the first generation of Hong Kong skaters?
Probably to be fair, the third.
Okay.
The first one is not really our style of skating. It's more like handstand, gorilla grip, you know, like slalom, like just that's the first. And then,
got it.
I don't call that first myself. The first one is.
Right.
Is Chichai, Asing, Pierre, Joe Lam. Those are the first, like 85, 86. They're so fucking good, right?
So those dudes brought it like street, like actually. Okay,
yeah, the whole Bones Brigade, right? The whole Vision Streetwear, right? The Santa Cruz, like those guys were the first, like you know, Bonelesses, you know, already Ollie, right? And the kickflip, one of them. So when I started in 88, those are the Tylos. I was like, damn, these guys so good. The fuck. And there was a skate shop called Bicycle World, right? It was like bicycle shop / skate. They only carry Power Peralta, right?
Okay.
So when I found the shop, I'm like, fuck, you know, damn, this is insane. You know, when I started skating, I already fell in love. Like I just immediately like, I love this shit. I want to do it life. I've been
sure.
doing it forever, you know,
Yeah.
like since '85, right? So that's changed my life. So skating, and then we are the second generation, probably. You know, myself, Warren,
Mhm.
and then Daryl, and then Miguel. Those are like the second gen. We're the second generations. You know?
So what do you think kind of made skateboarding pop in Hong Kong like that? You know, was there like one single event? Like how did skaters that second gen get exposed to skateboarding?
It's from Bicycle World.
Okay.
And then the Kerry Power Peralta. So our first video is Searching for Animal Chin. That's my first video. When I saw that video, I'm like, what the fuck? The craziest shit. I met VCJ. You know who's VCJ? The artist that did this graphic.
What?
V. Colin Johnston.
Wow.
V. Colin Johnston. So he came, right? I was 15. I remember I was 15. And then they're like, yo, Brian, this is VCJ. You're fucking VCJ. Because I'm a huge fan of the graphic, right? The Bones Brigade, the Tommy Guerrero knife, everythme, Tony Hawk, the skull,
so
everything, right? I'm
So
like, fuck, bro, VCJ. I was 15. I took him to Repulse Bay. Let me take you to Repulse Bay. I was 15. I took him to Repulse Bay. I bought him ice cream sundae. Yo, this is for you, man. And then we were hanging out. And he drew the second Tony Hawk graphic on a napkin.
What?
Yo, this is the second Tony Hawk graphic with the claw.
Yeah.
The second Tony Hawk graphic. This is his second graphic. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And this is his RAM. He drew his RAM. He's building a RAM. This is his RAM. So I saw that shit before Tony Hawk's RAM in the magazine.
Wow.
I saw his second graphic before it's out.
Damn.
Bro.
Damn.
So I was super hyped. Like no one knew who's VCJ, but of course I know because I'm a skate nerd.
Right.
You know, every graphic, VCJ, fuck, I love his shit.
That's
it's
crazy.
Jim Phillips or VCJ, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, fucking VCJ is my favorite. I actually reach out when A5 to 20th anniversary. I'm like, yo, what's up, Mr. VCJ? This is Brian. You know, I met you when I was 15. You know, I want to do a graphic. How much? I don't do a skate graphic anymore. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like, yo, imagine, bro.
Imagine that.
Dude, imagine,
Wow.
bro. Yeah, so I hollered at him, but he said, no, I don't do graphic. And I'm like,
Maybe 30th anniversary.
you never know, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I will not give up, man. So yeah, but that's the side story. Yeah, so contest is from there weren't any contests. So Bicycle World did one demo, right? So the first pro that came was Andy Howell. This is before your era, probably. Andy Howell, Justin Gerard, and Rick Ibaceta. So when I saw Rick Ibaceta, I'm like, fuck, this guy's the best style ever. So Rick was like one of the best skaters from San Francisco. He skated with Carroll, right? Jeff Pang, like that kind of era, right?
Yeah.
So Rick skated for this brand called Cream, CRM. It's one of the dopest brand back then. Like so dope. This guy named Peter Hyun started the brand. So Ricky Baceta, when I met him, I'm like, damn, this guy's so inspiring, right?
Right.
So it was the first demo that we saw, you know, like 3 pro skating. And then fast forward, 91, Warren and my homie Tabo opened a skate shop called BFD.
Okay.
In 91, big fucking deal. BFD, right?
I like
so,
these acronyms.
Yeah.
Everything stands for something.
Yeah.
I like that.
Big fucking deal, right? So BFD was the first skate shop that like, what the fuck? Because Bicycle World was like just, you know,
Sports.
businessman, sports,
sure,
right?
sure,
Whatever.
yeah.
But BFD is like a skater-owned skate shop. So BFD was the best ever, still, right? 91 till 97, 6 years, right? So when BFD opened, I skated for another company called Now and Later. Another shop called Now and Later. So I was sponsored by Now and Later. BFD and Now and Later got beef. But I don't have beef with those guys. I'm always like skate, like tight.
Sure,
What's up, Warren? You know, what's up, Tabo?
Yeah.
Like just skating.
Yeah.
So we all friends. But shop to shop, they got beef. But anyway, Now and Later only stayed for like a year or two and then gone. So BFD was the only shop. So that's why when 93, when a guy called BFD, yo, we need 10 best skaters from in the world to come to Hong Kong shoot for Jackie Chan movie, City Hunter.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. That was right around that time. So like 93, City Hunter, Jackie Chan has this movie and it's insane, right? So I was actually going to ask, like, where did they get those boards from?
Yeah, so the guy called Warren. Warren was like, okay, let me hook it up. So Warren called Kent from FTC.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah. Yo, Kent, we need 10 skaters, best skaters coming to Hong Kong. Okay, for sure. So Kent asked everyone, do you want to come to Hong Kong? Do you want to go to Hong Kong? One of them was Mike Carroll. But he didn't have passport. I was like, fuck, because Mike was my all-time favorite skater.
Yeah.
So he didn't have passport. I'm like, Tyshawn story, right? No visa.
No visa,
passport.
no passport.
No passport. So I'm like, shit. But they flew in Jovante Turner, Henry Sanchez.
Jovante, yeah.
It was like the best
Henry
EMB
Sanchez.
superstar skater, right?
Dang.
Justin Girard came, Julian Stranger came, and then they all came, and we were like, "What the fuck?" So 10 best skaters, right? They only shot for 1 day, right? But they were spoiled kid, right? Like spoiled good skaters, get money, right?
Yeah.
And then the director was Wong Jing. Wong Jing is a little bit he's
Wong Jing, it is director.
glasses, kind of like fat. So he was a little bit. He's like a dickhead, right? You know, when he's shooting, he's like, "What the fuck you doing? You don't know how the fuck you doing?" And then those skaters kind of like, "Yo, what's going on, man?" Because they're skaters, right?
Yeah.
You guys boy don't like Asian
what?
boys, you know.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Why's he
they're not used to it.
tripping?
So they're like, "Why you trip? What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And at night, they're kind of like drinking, kind of pissed off. Fuck, man, I'm homesick, man. The next day, half of them left.
Wow.
Just left.
That really was the attitude of that time.
Yeah.
You know, like, you want me, I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
nah,
what I mean?
fuck
Like, you
you.
treat me like an asshole.
Yeah,
Wow.
like now it's more like contract signed, right?
Yeah,
Hey, you have to do it. Back then, dude, fuck you, man.
yeah.
Bounce. And Warren was like, what the fuck? He called local skaters. One of them was me.
Oh shit.
Hey, you wanna come down? Like shoot these moves? For sure, fuck
Yeah.
So they all left, but local skaters fill it in.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I was there hanging out with some of the pros, but all the dope one left. Like Henry left, Jovante left, because they're all a superstar, right? Left. But we were there, we just hanging out. We got paid pretty good, so we just do all the skating.
Damn. And that footage is out there somewhere.
Footage out there, for
you
sure.
know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
For sure,
like,
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Henry Sanchez. Like, whose role did you play?
I was just one of the skaters that
You're
like
just one-
chasing. Fuck
Okay.
you! No,
They weren't like,
I'll
oh,
kill
you're.
you. No.
They're like, now you're the Asian Mike Carroll. You get on
No,
there.
no. Rocky played. Rocky, shout out Rocky NG. Rocky was one of the best Hong Kong skaters. Now he moved to Australia. Rocky played the Japanese girl in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah. It was wearing wig and all. Yeah. So Jackie Chan tried skating for a day. He broke his ankle.
Wow.
Yeah, he started skating like Brock, what the fuck?
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
Because well, I mean, he breaks his ankle all
What
the
a
time,
story.
like with the snowboarding one, and but wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you always think like, he's so like athletically, and he's so like, you know, just super, right? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like his reflexes or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like you think someone like that would get on a skateboard, and we know skateboarding is hard as shit.
Hard as fuck.
right? Like, did they pick it up quicker? You know, like faster? I've always wondered about that.
Skateboarding is not for everyone. man.
No, for sure.
Yeah, we are the chosen one. I always said that we are the chosen one.
Yes.
Like it's so. I'm so grateful to be chosen to be a skateboarder, because to
Me
be a
too.
skateboarder,
Me
you're right,
too.
go on,
Yes,
right,
yes,
right,
yes.
right. Yeah. Danny as well, right? Like it's a blessing, man. Like it's not for everyone. If
No,
you're not
for sure.
chosen, you're not. Because to me, skateboarders has that special touch, dude. Like everyone, they're so good, but if they never skated, I'm like, you know, but if you skated, dude, that's why he's dope, because he skated, you know,
Yeah.
or he skates.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, you got to be, you know, a little bit like, obviously not normal to be like, I'm going to jump down these stairs.
Yeah,
and
you
then, you know,
fall 10,000 times for one trick.
right. And you get fucked up and you're, you know, like you're hurt and you're like, I want to go back and do that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a little different than most people are like, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
And it's so humbling. Even let's say Niger, right? Probably one of the best, right? Kickflip, right? All the time, right?
yeah.
There's one kickflip that he'll fall the hardest,
Yeah.
even maybe today. You know what I mean? Like no matter how amazing, that's to humble you. Like
Yeah.
that's humbling. Like
Yeah.
oh shit, even you know what I mean. So skateboarding is so good like that. But anyway, so BFD, and then you know we were hanging out skating, and then I was sponsored by this shop in 94, 95 called Phase 2, right? So I was a sponsor skater. I actually made a video called Holiday, like Ollie, like holiday, right?
Oh, cool.
So I make a video for Phase 2, filming all the local skaters, and also like local group LMF, and then MC Young, graffiti artist, DJ Tommy, Michael Lau. So I was there just to push the culture.
Sure.
So that's when I kind of like you know, like older, right? So we did like small contests, little demo, right? And then in '99 I met a guy, Ali Asha. When I met Ali, I was like, damn man, and he handed me his card. It was alphanumeric, £8. When I saw that card, I'm like,
shit.
that's when I started. I'm like, fuck, that's fucking amazing. And then I asked him, can I distribute your brand? And they said, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
So that's
Yeah.
how A52 shop started.
Okay. That was 99.
99.
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
So shout out Ali Asha for sure, because of Ali opened a lot of door for me. And then that's when I started A52 distribution and then A52 shop.
Okay.
When I first started, I started out of my crib, 600 square foot. I got 3 siblings, parents, obviously, right? So shout out to all my family, my mom and dad, they're the best. My sister, Caroline, Catherine, Sandra, I give them a shout out for sure. I was working at the publishing company, right? When I started A52 already. Finished work, I went back home, and then I started selling skateboards. So
Hustling.
6 p.m. people ring the bell, ding dong. They came up to the crib and then buying Alpha Numeric, Elwood, Aesthetics, Alien Workshop, right? That's how I started in '99.
Jeez, that's the hustle right there for sure.
That's for sure. That's Hong Kong style, right?
Yeah. Same stories. Before I used to work for Apple. Every lunchtime, I bring my laptop, go to a restaurant, start working on my website.
Go back
home.
That's it's passion, right? That's what we love, right?
Yeah.
So doing that '99, and then at the same time, I started All Hong Kong Skateboard Association with my partner Parquet. I want to give a shout out because we do a lot of contests and demo because we want to push skateboarding.
Exactly. I mean, you like just even hearing all these things, you know what I mean? All these things you've done, definitely passion, definitely pushing the culture, right? Getting it out through the mainstream, getting that core scene going. Dude, that's amazing. Like you've done so much, you know what I mean? Like you've had a book, right? The shop's had a book, obviously like globally known, all these international events representing Hong Kong. It's amazing. And all that history, even in movies, right?
Yeah, I know, man. So I'm really blessed. I'm so grateful, man. It's all from skateboarding, and it's Aliasha is definitely one of them that helped me out. Anyway, so 1999 Open, 2000, I worked for Alpha Numeric, right? I was handling their Southeast Asia, I was handling their APAC sales and marketing, right? So
Alpha Numeric was hot, like
it was the
so
fucking
good.
It was
so good,
bigger than Supreme, dude. I mean,
so good.
Yeah, it was the best. Yeah. So I was working for Alpha for a year, and then they all left, and then I went back to concentrating on A52 the shop.
Yeah.
So this year marked A52 25th anniversary.
Dang. I was going to say 25th anniversary, you get VJC back, but I was like, I think it's hitting pretty close. Like my math isn't that good, but I think we're almost there. It might not be enough time. So 30th anniversary.
Yeah, 30th anniversary.
We get it. For sure, dude. Wow, congrats. So it's this year.
This year, yeah.
99. Now it's 24.
Yeah, my math is just.
we are planning to do just a little small party end of November, beginning of December. We're coming out with New Balance Numeric shoes. A52 New Balance Numeric. Yeah. So that one, and then there's this collection with this new Japanese brand. You guys should check it out called Muraspo. It's fucking amazing. Muraspo. It's a apparel. Fucking the best. Okay. You should check.
Okay.
Muraspo is so dope. So they're gonna help me make a small capsule jacket, pants.
Nice.
I'll send you guys the info. You guys will be so stoked. I want to do some shit with you guys too here. I'll send you guys some stuff.
Love that kind of.
Yeah, it's
love those projects
because the guy that started it, Hiroshi, is Hiroshi Nozawa. Is a really close friend of mine as well. He has a brand called Norbit, and I've known him for 20-some years. One of the most humble. Amazing designers, like super good. And then he started this other brand called Muraspo, actually with Murasaki Sports. So it's, dude, I can't wait to show you guys the fucking collection. It's so dope.
I can't wait to see it.
No, for real, bro. Like technical details, like design, cut, everything. Yeah, Muraspo. Definitely check it out.
Always love the projects, A52 projects. So
Thank you,
good.
Man.
No, for real.
Thank you.
You could just tell the quality. I mean, I'm not talking about the fabric, but just the time spent, the quality of the entire project.
Yeah, it has
always
to be,
on
right?
point.
Like we all, just like you guys, same thing.
I do have a question about Hong Kong skateboarding because I've heard because I've emceed a couple events and I usually do it with Tim O'Connor, which I think is a good friend of yours, right?
Huge, it's closest friend.
Yeah,
I love Tim. What up, Tim? Fucking love you, bro.
So he
homo no homo all
homo
that.
Homo no homo. He loves it. That's the only way he would have it, actually.
Yeah.
But I think he told me the story of how you guys met.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've heard it from you.
Yeah.
Is that something you could tell? Like what year that was?
So after that, the first pro that came is Kian Liu Donger, shout out, and then Sadler Leon, right? Sadler Leon, amazing shout out, the best nollie flip, toy machine Sadler, and then but actually when they came, it was Dynasty, right? Oh. So Kian came, Sadler, we actually took him around with every pro that came, just like you guys. Every pro that came, you guys took him around, take care of him. So we took care of him. We went to Samsan, right? Mm-hmm. It was probably the first pro that went to Samsan, right? When I was in Shenzhen, I saw Tim with Brian Wenning doing a vert demo, right?
In Shenzhen.
Yeah, Shenzhen.
Oh, Shenzhen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why do they have a vert demo?
Vert demo. Brian Wenning doing vert demo.
Happy Valley?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Corny shit, right? And then the ram is like soft.
Oh my god.
So when I saw
Cringe.
Tim, I already, of course, I'm a fan of Tim. It's an exposure, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Tim O'Connor, one of the best for sure. So when I saw Tim, I'm like, oh shit, what's up, Tim? I'm Brian from Hong Kong. You know what I mean? Hey, you guys got time? I want to show you Hong Kong, right? It was in 2000, 2001. No,
Skating
2000.
vert.
Yeah, skating vert. And then Tim was like, sure. So I took Tim and Wenning to Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
for like a day trip. You know what I mean? I showed him, no, this is Hong Kong, this is a5.2, you know what I mean? I remember I gave him a alpha boxer. Because they're all sweating. Hey, you can wear this new underwear. So and help them book like Airbnb.
Okay.
Right? Like Hong Kong Airbnb, but it's like small apartment. Of course, Tim and Wenning was like, no, we're gonna book the hotel. So they actually stayed in Excelsior for a night. So they have like a company card. Okay, cool, whatever. So that's how we became, that's how we knew each other. We became friends.
Gotcha.
Is that his story?
Yeah, kind of. He I think he was more, I don't know if he didn't show it at the time, but he was definitely more excited that you invited him because he was so empty. He was like, dude, they saved me.
Yeah,
you know
for real.
He's like, Brian saved us. Like that was that valley or that wasn't. It's an amusement park.
Yeah,
you know what I
it
mean?
was because none of you guys were like I'm sure there's no real skaters that organizing that shit, right? Mm-hmm. There's this lady, I forgot her name. She's always like MC, but the whole time is just the whole time.
Liu Qing.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, yo, shout out.
You don't need to know her name.
But she was like, I was like, what the? And then, because there's no skaters that can show them around. I'm like, I don't want to they come to China, and then they don't experience nothing. Especially I'm from Hong Kong. I always spread the love. a5.2 Hong Kong, right?
For sure.
Like I always spread the love. I'm like, yo, come down. So that's when we became really good friends. Wenning was like, I think Wenning was a virgin even.
Wow.
Yeah, Wenning was just like never. He was like a young Wenning, dude.
Wow.
So I showed them around, and then they loved it, and then they came back with Janoski, right?
Oh, okay.
02. Like it was the best trip.
Doing a vert demo? Another vert demo?
No. Hong Kong, straight up street, partying, hang out. It was Tim O'Connor. It was the best trips. Tim O'Connor, Stefan Janoski, Brandon Biebel, Reese Forbes, Brian Wenning.
Wow. Yeah.
Dude. Jeff Landy.
Landy.
Best fucking trip, dude.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What was that for?
Just for them. Just for like 4-on-1. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think and then Alex Klein from Skateboarder magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
wow.
So
what a cool trip.
That was the best trip, bro. And then we bonded. That's why we're really close. That's why all those guys are like my really close homies.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, that's insane. Yeah, he was like, dude, he totally saved me. You know what I mean? Because he was like, this sucks, like skating vert, and like, like Shenzhen's not what it is now. Obviously,
Yeah,
it wasn't even like it's a city.
But it was bad back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 2000, it was crazy, gnarly, dude. Yeah, right. Beggars on the street and shit, right?
It was
it's crazy. Now it's like way doper, right?
Now it's a city, like futuristic city. Like they were still building at that time. You know what I mean?
Shenzhen.
Jeez, and where that place is, that amusement park, it is far out. It's not like city center.
Far out.
Yeah, it's like it's not.
I remember.
So I can't believe how they got talked into that one. You know what I mean? Like how
right?
I gotta ask him about that. Hey Tim, tell us.
Yeah, tell us how you get hooked up, like skating vert, like you and Wenning vert demo.
Yeah, they like show you a picture like this is the vert ramp you're skating. You're like I'm in. Like how'd you decide on that one?
That's when the whole in the club that I actually started that just inside jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Like because so many skaters, right? And then they can be so good, but if their style or their attitude is back, they're in the club. Like right now, Jinwoo is definitely in the fucking club. Right? He's the fucking worst, right? So like he's amazing, super good skater, but in the club. So we put all these people in the club. So when I was like when they were doing the vert demo, there's this Canadian skater, like white kid, lives in Shenzhen, right? Try to impress, I was like, in the club. I was yelling in the club, and Tim was like, who's yelling? That's when we first met. That's when I introduced in the club Tim.
Word.
And it was like, fuck. So every time we have dinner, we just put in names like who's so and so in the club. You know, Karyuma in the club.
Oh, Karyuma is definitely in the club.
So we just put all the, you know, club names, and then like never in the club, like Gino Yanucci never in the club. You know, I mean, Stefan never in the club, right?
For sure.
That's why our first shoes with NikeSB with Stefan Janoski, like a.a.a. Stefan Janoski shoes, like our first one. The insole, it says never in the club. So people was like, what the fuck is that? Right? It's an inside joke. You know,
I love that.
But the first one is crazy because we did the first one. Kevin Imamura, shout out, Matt Love. So we did the first shoes, right? And then, that's dope. Like olive, right? Like army vibe, olive, and then black, right? We always use that color. And then the shoes came out. Like, the shoes came out. We haven't placed any order. They forgot to ask us to place order.
Oh, what?
Dude, I was like, what? My shoes? No. And then we only got like 15 pairs. Gone in like a day. Gone.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, bro, what the? That's why we have the second shoes, right? The second shoe is all white with the Velcro. That one is really fun too because it's Janoski all white with the Velcro. When it first came out, people talk shit about it. Oh, nurse shoes. But when the shoes came out, and then Kevin Bradley was wearing it, Janoski was wearing it, and then the narrative changed. The comment was like, "Oh, really dope, comfortable. Like I'm gonna wear this shoes for my wedding." You know, the narrative changed.
Yeah,
it's all this comment, like all that. That's how I realized all this comment is just bullshit. People, right? They just talk shit all the time. They just try to hate, but they just follow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we actually did 3 shoes with Stefan Janoski, and it was the first collaboration because he is not doing any collabo with any shops.
Fuck, man.
But Stefan show love, man.
Damn, that is, see, all that shit comes together. You know what I mean? Like the homies you meet, like, you know, all throughout the way. That's huge part of skateboarding, right?
Yeah,
you
man.
know? And that's the part you love. Like the tours, like those are so important. People are like, oh, it's just out getting footage, right, or whatever. That's a little bit of it. You know, it's that human connection.
The human connection, the bonding, the love, the respect. You know, when Stefan came, he was still on Atnis, and then he was like Expedition turning into Habitat, right? And he was broke. You know, Stefan, but we were just gonna take care of him. You know, it's Tim and I were like, yo, this kid is so amazing. You know, like one of the best skaters, bro. Super nice, humble. That's how we bond. You know, we never even ever imagined Stefan Janoski has the best selling pro shoes out of Nike.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're just so happy for him, you know?
Well, that's exactly. And that's kind of the crazy thing, right? Because like you're saying, he wasn't making huge, you know, bags and bags of money, right? And he still at the time was like, he just wanted what he wanted with the Janoski shoe. He's just like flat.
Super simple, super.
Right. Yeah. And that's when, you know, Nike spend so much marketing dollars on, you know, like P-Rod and stuff, like, you know, making all these crazy tech shoes, right? And he's like flat toe box. And so that's amazing that he's putting that ahead because he's either, you know, he's foreseeing that trend, you know what I mean? Or he's just like, he's really sticking to his guns about it, you know? So I think that's awesome, you know, and you guys, you know, and you guys think alike. And that's why you guys can work on projects together because there's that trust. You know what I mean? Because he's like, this is the same level, same quality stuff that I want to be doing. You know, I trust these guys. And that's all the experience.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm so grateful, man, to have him and Omar writing for a52. You know, Stefan and Omar.
What?
Yeah, official as fuck.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we already came up with the video too. So Stefan, Omar. I mean, team is for life. Team is family, right? Like Stefan and Omar too. Omar Salazar, shout out.
That's because you got Tim out of that club. He was going to be in there for a while. You shown the emergency exit.
Yes, sir. So they both write for a52 as well, right? So it's only automatically like we're gonna have that collabo shoe. So I'm so thankful. Stefan he shows so much love. Still until his head is still the same. He's not big headed, even though he's Stefan Janoski. He's still the same Stefan Janoski, man.
Awesome. Yeah. Good to hear.
Love those guys.
Anything else? We touched on a lot.
Yeah. Let me just a little bit of Hong Kong skating really quick, right? Like I mean, Parks is opening up. I want to give a shout out to Warren. Right, Warren Stewart. He did a lot for Hong Kong parks, skateboard parks. You know. So
I used to interview Warren about why so many parks in Hong Kong back how many years ago? 10 years ago.
Yeah, even 10 years ago. Now we have 15, and then we have I think 3 more opening.
Wow.
Yeah, so he put a lot of time and effort, the love for skateboarding as well, to open all these parks. He helped out. He speak with the higher position, right? Throwing it out there. So yeah, shout out to Warren for that for sure. And then yes, you know, so we have a lot of skate lessons as well and stuff like that. I just want to make sure, you know, like here, even in China or in Hong Kong, skateboarding is all about having fun.
Yep.
It's all about love, right? I just saw footage of this dude kicking his son in the head, right? I'm not very stoked on that, you know, like it's not, you know, like even it's not right in every sports, not just skateboarding.
For sure.
It's not right even in ping pong or in, you know what I mean? It's not right in basketball. I think
they were training for martial arts.
even in martial arts, you know, even in, you know what I mean? Like you don't hit, you know, like, you know, to me, like first and foremost, even in Hong Kong, a lot of them are like fake ass instructor, right? To me, like skateboarding, we love skateboarding so much, right? If you want to be a skate instructor, you have to know how to skate first and foremost. It's not a fucking business. Chill the fuck out, you know?
Exactly.
Like if you want to make money, find somewhere else. Skateboarding, you gotta know how to skate. You gotta love it, and you really want to spread the love of skateboarding so that other people can love skateboarding as much as you do and do your thing. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's what I just want to say. You know, and then as consumer, research. You know, if it's not, you know, if you go to Shanghai, if there's any podcast, check first. If it's Kickers Club, that's a legit shit. If not, you gotta double check. Is there really a platform for you to spread out love about skateboarding? If not, you gotta check. Same as instructors. You know, you gotta check their background. Don't just let me just learn from. You got to check. Yeah. Especially nowadays, you go to social media, you can find out. I'm saying assholes is everywhere. It's not. I'm not saying China, right?
I'm just saying it's hard for people that because they're getting into it new. Yeah. It's hard for them to see past that sometimes.
Yeah,
they got to stick with it a little bit, and then they get it. You know, but that is always what it is.
And if you really skate, you know how hard it is, right? You will not fucking hit someone for not doing tricks.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you do it yourself, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You think it's easy? Try it. You know what I mean? You think it's fucking easy? Try it. Try it right now. Exactly. Just try to roll around.
Oh, you seen Kerry Getz punching himself in the face?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do it yourself. You handle it yourself.
Exactly. That's my whole deal. Like, just check. Please check. I mean, that story that I saw is another different shit. That's his dad, which is crazy. That's like another topic. That's parenthood
that's a whole
shit.
That's
another parenthood shit. I'm just saying, like, even in like skate instructor, I saw some in Hong Kong, never skated, teaching skating.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You got to make sure you know how to skate first and foremost before you fucking teach skateboard. Otherwise, you fucking ruin the thing that we love the most. You know what I mean? Yeah, fuck you otherwise. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Yeah, what is the skateboarding community looks like in Hong Kong these days? Like
there's all these cliques, right? There's all these cliques like, this is my crew, this is your crew, like whatever. But it's no big of a deal. Even like talking fun shit, it's still fun.
It's still all about love.
It's still all about love. You know what I mean? Like it's just funny that it's only Zhen Zai Long Zai Johnny still running Hong Kong.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? You know what I mean? Like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
What is the reason? Because the young generation thinks skateboarding is not cool, or they have too many choice?
We try to figure that out. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's some. You're right. Maybe there's so many different options now, right? Mm-hmm. I can play games. I can,
social media.
Be a KOL. I can, you know what I mean? It's not. I don't know, man.
It's shit's changing for sure. You know what I mean? But like, it's like kids now, even in the States, like when I was, growing up, you're like 15, you're like, oh my God, I got my driver's permit. Like as soon as I turned 16, the day I turned 16, you're going to go get a car. That's the first thing you ask kids now, they're 18. They're like, I don't really need a car. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing you do, right? And skateboarding, same kind of deal. I don't know if that's what it is, but more options definitely. Maybe kids just don't go out as much anymore either.
Yeah, maybe. It's just, but it's Hong Kong is kind of special case though, right? Because everywhere around the world, they already have the new kids, right?
Yeah.
So they're still competing. Yeah. And then the people that he competed back in 15 years ago, now it's like team manager or the manager of the company. And then he was competing with like a 15-year-old kid, from Malaysia, from Indonesia, but Hong Kong is still Chenzai. What? I mean, I love Chenzai. Don't get me wrong. Chenzai's a rider. I love him. I back him hard. I'm just saying why there's no young skater that coming up out of Hong Kong. That's crazy.
You got to have that. You can't have that gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just big. Even China, you got Jaden now. Jaden is killing it. Right? He's only 10. And then there's so many like the...
And the Zhang He yesterday.
Yeah, Zhang He. I love Zhang He, but I love his skating, right? Yeah. It's really great. And this other kid wearing Vans, like a long socks, kind of. Black purple Vans. 1985 rider, I think.
1985小优子, yeah.
Right? There's I mean, that kid is pretty good too, right?
Yeah, he's living in Shenzhen, yeah.
Yeah, but I think Jaden shines.
Jaden has perfect style.
Yeah, Jaden shines for sure. Yeah. Good guidance. Johnny Tang, you know, he definitely will tell me, don't do that, you know, like for his own sake. You know what I mean? And that's like us growing up, same thing, right? All the Tylo was like looking at you, don't fucking, because skate is free.
Yeah.
Right? It's like free flow, no boundaries. But however, there is a skate etiquette, right? You don't, you know, when you're doing tricks, when you're learning your crooks, I'm not about to do my crooks. I gotta wait. You know, I'm not about to be the asshole or like cook. You know, I'd be like, oh, let me wait because Guam is learning his crooks. And if I want to do the crooks, I'd be like, yo, Guam, can I skate with you?
Yeah.
That's the skate etiquette, and kids need to learn that shit. You know what I mean?
For sure. That respect is different than a skate park. You know what I mean? Because you're out in the streets and you go to, you know, especially, you know, hopefully growing up, we were saying like Mike Carroll at the time, you didn't even have a passport, you know what I mean? So you got to have these kids that go out to a local spot, you know what I mean? They got to know the etiquette.
They have to know the etiquette. You know, like you go to a spot, be like, shout out first. Hi, nice meeting you. My name is Brian Guamu. Nice meeting you, Brian, whatever. And then just wait, and then you skate. You're not there to show off. Exactly. You're there to skate with the local, you know what I mean? That's so important.
Yeah. For sure. One more question about Hong Kong skateboarding. I always found it interesting. Like Hong Kong's got, I remember it's been a while since I've been there, but when I went there, it seemed like everywhere was like a hot spot. And I not necessarily skate spot, but what I meant was like there was just famous people because it's not huge, you know what I mean? But it's such like it's a mega scene for obviously movie stars, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because the whole you know, industry over there. Yeah. It's like everywhere we went was a hot spot with like celebrities and stuff. Are there any celebrities that skate there? I'm sure there's a few, right?
Yeah. Okay, so Daniel Wu skates for sure. I mean, he's not skating anymore, but he's not like learning all these crazy tricks, but he loves skating, right? Yeah, I mean, he does 180, backside 180, of course, or power slide like that. But he broke his leg, stopped skating.
There used to be a viral video clip. It's a fake one, right?
Yeah. Switch 50-50, right? Switch, bitch.
Meifu.
Yeah. It's Daryl. I mean, it was Daryl. Daryl is one of the OGs. Yeah, okay. So Warren did that video too. It was really fun. Like Daniel skating and then like 50-50 the rail, and he was like, it's switch, bitch, because Daniel is regular, right. and then Daryl's goofy. So and they'll do the frontside 50-50 down the handrail, and then Daniel skated, and then I mean Sam Lee.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sam skates.
Sam is famous. I mean, Sam Lee skates. He was BFD before. When I first met him, it's in the park. I known Sam since he was little, started skating. He came up. My name is Sam. Nice meeting you, Brian.
Wow.
And really good kid, like a really good skater too. Really good skater.
Yeah.
Not some bullshit.
Yeah, you could just tell that like he's just got style.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Really good skater with really good style. And then when he got discovered by Fruit Chan, shot his first movie made in Hong Kong. He just stopped skating because he said he has to shoot film. Because after Made in Hong Kong, he got signed by Andy Lau. So Liu Dahua, and then he couldn't skate because he signed a contract. I mean,
can't go up.
He got to make movies. If you break a leg, you can, Daniel broke his leg.
Yeah,
he missed like 2 movies, and that's like big deal, right? So he can't. Yeah, and then
Jackie Chan broke his leg.
And then I don't know. There's this singer named Deep. He also skates. Yeah, he also skated. So.
And you are also an actor.
No, man, I'm far from being. No, I act for sure. Like I started acting in 2009. So I've been in like probably 30-something movies, but it's all small roles and stuff. But yeah, it's great. Like I love acting. I love doing that kind of art form. I love it so much. Yeah, I actually just got back from 2.5 months shooting in Malaysia with Sam Lee, man.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So knowing him for like 30-some years, and then he's the main guy in the TV drama coming out next year, hopefully March.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was with Sam for the whole. Yeah, it's great.
Dang,
It's fucking amazing.
awesome.
Full circle, dude.
Yeah,
so
dude.
good.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Yeah,
Yeah. Going back.
Still that community.
Yes, sir. Anything else you guys got?
Anything else?
No, I think we
questions?
touched on so much, and thank you for giving us this amazing view of Hong Kong and how skateboarding started. Because I was always curious about it, but I don't think it plays such a significant role.
It is,
man.
as
being that hub, right? And it gets introduced or opens up doors earlier than mainland China. And so a lot of the stuff we didn't see, and we just focus on stuff here. But Hong Kong is such an amazing place, and that's what it seems like. Everybody's coming, going there.
Yep.
It's like, but there has to be a reason. Now we know those reasons and some of the secrets. You know what I mean? That's how you want to be popular, kids. Just like seriously, go out, like make friends. You know what I mean? Be a cool dude. Don't be stupid.
Yes, and of course I want to shout out Anthony Claraval. He brought a lot of skaters to Hong Kong as well.
Oh yeah.
And then they all we stay Hong Kong 2 weeks and then China a month. That's how the whole thing just keep on growing, right? And it's like right now I want to do what I want to do. Like we've been pushing skateboarding in Hong Kong since pretty much '88, right? I wanna connect more with the China cities like you guys, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Chengdu, right?
Yeah, man.
Qingdao, right? I want to build more. I want to connect more, and then let's do a lot of shit together. Make it even bigger, like China overall. Like skateboarding. I just want to spread the love and what is skateboarding is all about, the message, like what you guys been doing too. Like I want them to know is because it's getting school vibe, which I like it, right? But even school vibe, I want them to know that skateboarding is not that. It's not the Jinwoo type. Yeah. Skateboarding is the Gino Iannucci, the Scott Johnston, the Mike Carroll, you know what I mean? The Jeff Pang, that's skateboarding, you know what I mean? Sure. Like I want them to,
for sure.
Student stranger, like that skating style, lifestyle, and vibe and everything,
For sure, man.
Music and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Contest or competition, you know what I mean? That is one part of it.
It's one thing. Yeah, I'm not hating it. It's one thing for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's not just that.
Exactly.
Skateboarding is deeper than that.
For sure. If your focus is only on, making big bucks or making these big deals, well, then you got to do it the commercial way. You know what I mean? You got to go through agents and do that. If you make friends through skateboarding, people are like, this dude's rad. I want to work with him. Even a small project, it's not, this is fun. Those are what passion projects are about. And I think with skateboarding, that is a huge part of it. And that's why people look to skateboarding and be like, how did they get that deal done? How did they do this? So, well, it's not a huge commercial deal. It's there because we're already friends. It's got good synergy. It's got, and that's what we build on.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's the real collaboration.
For sure. That's the meaning of a collab.
The meaning of collaborations, because there's so many now. It's all, turning into like just business collaboration. They don't even know each other and do collabo. Like that's fucking funny.
Right.
When we do collabo, you got to make sure that it's tight.
Exactly.
Bonded friendship, right? And then do collaboration.
And that's what you're saying. Like there's a meaning behind it. Like, like in the club, you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. And people all know that. They laugh every time they see it. You know what I mean? They, so that's what it's, that's what it is. Instead of just like smashing two logos together and being like, yo, this is a collab.
Exactly. Exactly.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Guamu, hell yeah. Thank you,
make sure to follow JBS8five2. They also have a podcast. They have
a
YouTube channel.
Yeah, shout out. We have a podcast called SSBSTS, right? As skaters, we all know SSBSTS, right? But it's also some skateboarding bullshit talk show. Okay, SSBSTS. Kid, Mouse, shout out. Those are my co-hosts. And then obviously I have another podcast called Yase Chat Talk, right? 24/7 Talk. That's when we highlight a lot of creative people in Hong Kong, musicians, actors, directors and singers and all that, just to highlight Hong Kong.
You did that for years, right?
That one is since 2017. Yeah, it's been 7 years. Check out Yase Chat Talk for sure, please. Cool. And it's all in Cantonese, but yeah, check it out for sure. And then SSBSTS, yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Sick.
Thanks, guys. Hey, and also remember to always check out Kickers Club and subscribe, and then click like and tell all your friends.
Thanks.
I love. Peace.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for listening and watching. And this is 5 More Minutes. This is Andrew Guan.
Danny.
Peace.